Hey guys, what is up? It is currently 7:50 a.m. and I'm headed to my last day of work. Today I want to share with you my real life work experience and how that relates to me up until today. Because 2 months, no not 2 months, 3 months ago I had to work and it was part of my quote unquote internship, and basically it was not the best experience I had because I live in France and I don't speak French. So finding a job in English, especially an internship in English, is kind of difficult, especially here in France because they don't speak much English, at least as in the work environment. So I had to accept whatever offer I had on the table, and I had to work at a retail store where I had to stack shelves and organize products and make sure the store is clean and sometimes handle the cash register. And it was not really that much related to business because I study international business, but as I said, I just had to accept whatever offer I had. And this was probably, I wouldn't say the only one, but the only one where I managed to somehow kind of get into the work where I was accepted as an intern. So first off, I just want to say that I'm not making this video to show any kind of disrespect to my former employer or the place where I worked at. I'm actually very grateful that they accepted me and took me in when I could have been into some serious problem if I did not get any internship. So for me, I just want to clarify one thing, that if you can do this type of work and not complain, well, my respect to you. But for me, I have a totally different personality and work ethic because I just love having a challenging type of work and one that would make me improve my skill set and knowledge and have more connections, and most importantly, love the industry that I work in. And the industry where I worked in is obviously, as I said, retail, and not one that I was into. So it was kind of challenging to stay uh, at work for 8 hours a day, 5 times a week, for 2 months. Now, I'm a very positive person and I'm a very much an optimist, but when it comes to my experience and what I had to work, I can say that it was just a terrible experience, totally terrible. But of course, there are some positives that I can take. So what exactly did I have to do at work? Well, on the first day, I had to organize some products and stack shelves and reorganize shelves, and that is basically what I did. And at the end of the day, I just received a broomstick and was told to clean up the store. And I knew that this would continue for 2 months, that this typical day would just continue and be the same onwards every day. It will be like the same task that I had to do constantly for 2 months, which I knew I was kind of at that moment. But as I said, it's just like I literally had no choice and had to accept to work there for 2 months. So for 2 months, I kind of hated my life, and that was back in July and August. Now, once again, respect to you if you can do this type of work and not complain. But again, for me, it's kind of different. And I want to share with you guys of how it relates to me today and how it influences me, because I'm trying to wake up at 5 a.m. every day and work my face off in regards to building my own business. So whenever I feel like running into some kind of difficulty or challenge, I just remember what I had to experience the past summer and how difficult it was. Now, if you think building a business is difficult or hard, just try to see how hard it is to work at a job you hate. I remember Casey Neistat, he once talked about this in an interview that long ago he used to wash dishes and he really hated it. So he had to quit eventually. And then he says that the best way to find out what you love and what you really want to do is to have a job that you hate. And I'm kind of glad that I got to have this kind of experience at the age of 21, because now I know what I want and what I don't want. So there is only one purpose to why I'm making this video, and that is as a future reference, because I do want to look back at it a year from now, 2 years from now, or even like 5 years from now if I like continue living, and just see how far I've gone, because I know that this will probably be some kind of a bottom for me. Maybe not the only bottom, because I'd love to share my ups and downs here with you guys, and really not just like share and film the wins, but also like film the upside and downsides as well. So as you are seeing here, these are some clips that I shot while I was working in the store. And over here is the last day where I was super happy and excited and had to film.
And here I am, taking off my jacket for the last time. Now I just got done from my internship, my work. I'm finally over. Like this, the past 2 months has been like very, oh my goodness. I'm like just glad they're finally done, to be honest.
Now these videos and clips, I wanted to film them and put them all together in one video back when I was done with my work, and that is at the end of August. That was, I think, August 31st or August 30th or 29th, I'm not quite sure. But I just was kind of reluctant to uploading a video like this onto YouTube, because I know that maybe it can affect my personal life and as well as my career. Now all this work kind of relates to what I will do in the future, because I know that I'd rather have my own business where I'm my own boss than rather to take orders from someone else. I mean, there's no shame in doing that. It's just, for me, I'm kind of different, because I love having a work where I can dedicate myself all day long. There's a famous quote that goes like, entrepreneurs are the only type of people that would work 80 hours a week to not have to work 40 hours a week. And that is really true, because being an entrepreneur is obviously not easy. But here's the thing, if I need to work hard, I might as well work hard doing something that I love, and something that is really much more meaningful and can have a big impact on my life, rather than doing some mundane task and job. Now once again, there is no shame in doing any type of work. It's just, for me, that is my own personal opinion, and I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about this, so comment your thoughts down below and let me know what you think. And I'll see you in the next video.